In another box, there was an actual Knockouts title, so the title, you see where this is going, is about to change hands in a box, not in a ring.
Okay.
The third thing in the box is the Tara Spider that she lost, and the fourth thing in the box is they have to go in the ring and striptease. So Velvet Sky not ribbing them.
Hey, wait a minute. Has Vince Russo just proven that he hasn't gotten laid a lot lately?
This is freaking horrible. Listen to this. Velvet Sky opens her box first. She has an opportunity at a title. All right.
I've heard about Velvet Sky opening her box, but nevertheless, we'll keep this on a professional basis, Tommy.
She's all happy. Now, the current...
I bet she's happy, yeah. I bet... anyway.
The current TNA Knockout champion, Tara, now opens her box to reveal her spider that she lost, is so happy she has her spider back, but now she's freaking lost the freaking title because Angelina Love opens her box. She has the title.
Now, wait a minute. Don't gloss over this. So Tara's happier to get this fucking disgusting spider back
yes.
than she is sad that she lost the... Okay.
Yes, so now Tara has her spider back. Angelina Love is now the new Knockout champion because she had the key to the box with the title in it. So for the first time ever, a box has changed hands inside a box and not inside the ring.
A box has changed hands or a title's changed hands?
Yeah. And
in a box.
And now Daphne has the strip.
I've known a lot of girls to win titles with boxes, but never to just find one inside of it.
So now Daphne has to striptease, and this was the last segment to close the Impact show last night. What in the fucking world are they doing?
So they've just admitted that nobody's interested in Hulk Hogan. They've just admitted that nobody's watching the rest of their programming. Let's just show them some naked women with spiders and see if... Killing puppies. Do you remember that old Saturday Night Live sketch?
Yes.
Dan Aykroyd, I believe, was the radio talk show host. So as nobody called, he repeatedly got more and more provocative with his topics and his suggestions for call-ins until finally he said, "Killing puppies. I'm in favor of it. Tell me what you think."
So yeah, the Lock Box Showdown closed out TNA Impact last night. But this is not even what they give you on a tangent. Where do you hear this? You know they have the band back together now in TNA, right? Hall, Nash, and X-Pac.
The only band in the world older than the Rolling Stones.
Well, listen to this. They have a new member of the band.
Okay.
They have a new member of the band, Jimmy Cornette, and the new member of the band...
A guy that would fit in, I'm sure, very well with the personalities of Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Sean Waltman.
Yes. You ready for that?
Someone that would fit right in both in terms of personal and professional reputation and habits and behavior and etc.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you have it. Imagine the Four Horsemen with Randy Mulkey taking the place of Barry Windham. Imagine, well, never mind, you get the picture.
He said earlier in the night with a backstage vignette with Holy, he goes, I'm not having fun hanging out with you no more, so I'm going to go hang out with these guys because I have fun with them. So yeah, Bubba the Love Sponge is now part of the band. Oh my God, fucking hard.
Well, now let me ask you this: is this possibly an out-of-court settlement to make the little mooch a star because he got beat up by a woman on TNA property? Could that possibly be the reason? Could there be some threat of legal action that he's holding over these people, extorting a position that he's obviously not qualified for?
And two more things that stood out to me last night on the show.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
There is more.
How Bush League is it, honestly? Now they're on national TV.
It's Fiero's commentary. Now he's ranting, folks. A sudden turn of events, a stunning, shocking development. Fiero takes over for Cornette as the angry man in wrestling. Go, Tommy, go.
Mike Tenay during commentary on the show says, "People, TNA Impact's on. Pick up your phone and start text messaging your friends." How freaking Bush League is that? Text message your friends to tell them that TNA Impact is on.
Well, at work they just had a riot when Justin Bieber showed up at a mall here someplace in this country last week. So that because all the little girls texted each other. So maybe they're going for the most gullible members of our society, trying to get them to watch their dreck that they're shoveling out, spewing forth as television effluvia upon the public airwaves.
And then they're one of the matches too. They have a graphic come up on the screen. It's not promoting their merchandise or visit their shop TNA, whatever it's called, for shirts and everything. They put a graphic up on the screen. Follow Dixie Carter on Twitter. How freaking Bush League is that? You would never see WWE.
Well, see, it's all part of an angle now. Russo's next angle will be someone stalking Dixie. They'll have follow Dixie Carter home with your video camera.
I just want to say, Jimmy, I now see where you're coming from. I can see your frustration behind TNA and just how bad it is after watching that last night. No wonder why they got a .6 rating. And I'm sure, like you say, they're not going to be around much longer.
Well, see, now you're putting it all on me. That's your opinion as well, Fiero. You know that.
No, it is not my opinion.
There's consternation in Dallas, I'm sure. But, hey, you know what? You get what you pay for. And in some cases, you get what you deserve. And in this case, it might fit both. I don't know what to tell you. But I've had a tremendous cross-country tour, Tommy. Ring of Honor is on the march. The Heart Attack Grill is... Oh, and by the way, I want to put this out for Kenny Bolin, the star of the Bolin Alley, who's got his own problems, I understand, lately, with people constantly contacting you, asking he be pulled off the air for his distasteful programming. If you go to the Heart Attack Grill, Tommy, and you weigh over 350 pounds, you can eat free all day long, as much as you want, as often as you want. I am now calling for Kenny Bolin to move to Phoenix, Arizona, because if at that rate, he would actually make a profit on eating himself into an early grave.
He won't have to show his...
But some way or another, instead of just getting it free, wouldn't be good enough for Mr. Bolin. He would figure out a way to make them pay him to eat there.
Maybe he could be the new poster guy for the Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah, just and one thing, Bolin, by the way, there's a sign up at JR's Barbecue in Norman, Oklahoma. There's a sign up with Kenny Bolin's picture. Kenny Bolin right next to Klondike Bill said neither one of these men are allowed on the premises. Because they could put the restaurant out of business.
Real quickly, talking about Jim Ross, obviously a very good friend of yours. Give some people out there listening that maybe never been there or know about his restaurant, like a visual tour of like when you walk in. I heard it's phenomenal. It's all wrestling merchandise and stuff.
Oh, it's tremendous. There's classic old Mid-Atlantic posters in the men's bathroom. There's wrestling memorabilia and Western memorabilia like John Wayne, and of course JR's heroes like Mickey Mantle up on the wall, some really classic framed and autographed merchandise and stuff. And it's really a restaurant, or it's a wrestling-themed restaurant. So like I said, the food, the Battle Royal, the tag team partners, the slobber knockers, it's tremendous. It's like a JR theme park with gourmet barbecue food.
Nice.
A place that you can harden your arteries and bring a tear to your eye as you long for the days of yesteryear in pro wrestling.
Any upcoming news for Ring of Honor coming up soon?
The upcoming news for Ring of Honor is now we are marching toward Dayton and Chicago later on in the month of April. And, of course, a big event coming up in New York on May the 8th. I will be back in New York City for all my legions of fans there listening to the Humble Podcast. And as a matter of fact, I have been sleeping for the past 2 days and continue to intend to do that for the next 2 more.
Nice. And now that you're up and up on the internet, you know how to work it now, I suggest that you follow Dixie Carter on Twitter. I think that you would enjoy that.
I think, actually, here's the problem is I was going to take tweezers and pluck out all of my pubic hair later on tonight, so I really won't have time to follow Dixie Carter on Twitter.
And as always, make sure you head over to JimCornette.com. Once again, that's JimCornette.com. Anything happening over there? Obviously not the last 2 weeks, but...
Yes, but there's been nothing happening around here, but good stuff is fixed to happen. I'm working on my new videos, getting them up there, and other things yet to come. Give me a week to relax, Tommy. For heaven's sake, I can't work myself to death. There's only so much one man can do. I can't be everywhere.
This is true. I missed you too, Jim, by the way, and I'm sure everyone out there did as well. And welcome home.
I missed you. I missed you, Tommy. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Is that your cell phone ringing? It's a nice ring.
Actually, no. That's my alarm. My geisha has come for my afternoon hot stone massage.
Well, on that note, we'll call it a week here. Jimmy, welcome back, and look forward to talking to you next week.
I will talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.
All right, Jimmy. Take care.
Bye-bye.